Namaste, Satnam, hello and welcome to IamWoke. I am your host, Emelina. Today we're going to go through a collective Akashic Records reading for the full moon on December 18th. This is a Pleiadian message channel and it's going to tie up the eclipse season. To connect the best to this content, just remember to check into your heart, put your hands on your heart and just take a couple of really deep breaths and bring your awareness into your heart space, so that you can receive the transmission as a download that comes through for you into your body and into your energetic system, regardless of the information and the words that come through by themselves. Good day, dear ones. We have such intense messaging for you on this full moon because it is a rapid, fast-paced full moon that is closing out these eclipse portals for this season. Now is the time that you want to completely plant all of the seeds of the things that you are looking to create, that you are intensely thinking about, that you are contemplating to move forward in the next year, in the next several years, especially in the next 6 months. This period is really finalizing itself in an energetic pattern, an energetic way. It is coming to completion, and it is important that you also come to a sense and a level of completion and understanding about that which you are creating moving forward in this life. This moment is a level of collection. It is bringing back all of the thought patterns that you've had over the last 6 to 12 months, maybe even longer, that are coming back to you for you to review and sort and move through that which you want to toss out and that which you want to concretely reinforce in your own experience, that you know to be truth, that you know to be of service to you moving forward. These are going to be belief patterns and systems of thinking and behaving and acting. And at this time, there may be some anxiety stirred up. It's important for you to acknowledge that that anxiety is just there because there's so much thought pattern frequency available. And what's going to happen is you're going to see everything, and it's going to feel like everything is conflicting all at once. You're going to see the patterns that are in service for you and of you, and you're going to simultaneously see those patterns that are still with you that you want to let go, the ones that are in direct conflict with the new patterns that you've set into place, in direct conflict with the new belief systems that you have already installed into your system, into your energetic system, into your beliefs, into your experience. The anxiety at the collective level is going to just be felt because it is in feeling that direct conflict between the things that you are releasing and the things that you've already called in. So you can move through that anxiety, acknowledge it first. At the collective level, there will be anxiety. So when it comes up, do not fear. Have the acknowledgement that there will be anxiety. Let it go because it's not truly yours. It's at a collective level. And the easiest way that you're going to have to let this go is first to acknowledge it, and second, to understand that it is only reflecting to you your own internal conflict. The bonus, the best part of this conversation we'd like to relay to you right now is that you've already decided, you already have the belief systems and patterns in place that are of higher service for you and to you. They're already present in your DNA, in your energetic systems. So all you need to do is bring awareness to the construct of the difference between them, the old and the new. And once you understand that there is a gap between the way you used to think and the way you think now, you can remove the gap by allowing that which is not serving you to fall away, to let go, allow the past to serve you behind you, bless your past, call it a success, or it must be, because you chose those decisions, you chose to do the things you've done, which have led to you in this very moment right now. So they must be the best decisions. They must have been on your best path because it has led you to here right now in this moment, and you must be blessed now and move forward into a blessed opening future, an expansive future. Another level to which we'd like to bring your awareness around the anxiety is that the anxiety might come up as a body anxiety. It might feel like you have a little too much energy, a little jittery, like you had an extra cup of coffee or too much caffeine. This is going to be normal because it's moving through the collective at such a level, such a speed. It's pulling up a lot of energy with it. It's got a lot of movement. It'll feel a little bit like a tornado. Steady yourself. Another easy way to steady the anxiety that will show up in the physical body is to begin to go forward in movement. Exercise, run, do cardio, work out, anything. Go for a long walk, go for a hike, take your dog for a walk. Anything that can get you into physical movement. You can do yoga, simple breathing techniques, pranayama, something that will move your body, move the energy in your system to remove the static and the chatter from the collective that's going to be so present and prevalent in this time period. We are overemphasizing that there will be anxiety present because The collective doesn't know what to do with this energy. There is much inner conflict that has been tossed up into the collective energy. It is not your job to pick it up, but many of you, being as empathetic as you are, will feel it and assume it to be yours. It's not yours. So we're giving you all the tools so that you can very quickly and easily move through any of this so that the anxiety can settle down and you can all feel rooted in your secure new realities, because that is the only reality there is, dear ones. You are secure. You are rooted. You are moving forward perfectly. But there are energies in the collective that would have you assume otherwise. So we will teach you now, as we are doing, for you to remove and release and let go of those energies, which will then realign you and reacquaint you with just how secure you are in yourself, in who you are, in how you know how to be and how to move forward, regardless of what those think around you, regardless of what is happening around you, that you will have your steady path forward, because this is the way. This is the way through. We are reinforcing each and every one of you that are receiving this download and receiving this message, that we will help you see your path and release anything that is not yours and allow it to fall away harmoniously under grace in a perfect way. Now is not the time to stir up trouble, dear ones. Now is not the time to point fingers, to find blame, to see who in your environment is causing you pain. That is going to be another collective pattern that is coming up at this time. Do not engage with it. It is not healthy in any way, obviously. Instead, turn into internal self-reflection. If there are things coming up in your environment or around people that are reflecting parts of yourself back to you that you don't like or prefer, sit with it. Find acceptance in it. Can you find a way to forgive yourself for everything you've chosen in your past? Can you find a way to forgive yourself for inviting all of these circumstances into your current reality so that you could learn to an extraordinary degree at a soul level? And then past forgiveness, can you bless yourself? Can you find it within yourself to not only just forgive, but to bless it, to call it a success, to say, this must be the perfect path because it is my path and it is here now, so it must be perfect. And in the blessing, in the perfection, in you deeming it a success, you create a root of positive, confident expectation that will only be reflected back to you in your external environment again. If you hold on to that root of confident, positive expectation, your environment will have no choice. The hologram, the matrix, your reality will have no choice but to reflect that confidence back to you and remind you how perfect you are. Remind you how perfect your journey has been. Remind you how supported and secure you are. Remind you how amazing all of your experiences are. Remind you of all the miracles that are coming in at fast-paced, light speed, dear ones. Of course, we hear you. We hear your prayers. Many of you actually reach out to us and then beyond. We hear all of them. The entire universe is conspiring to bring you that which you most desire. Everything that you desire is coming towards you. Now, it is your job to remove anything in your reality that doesn't align with that which you desire. For if there is conflict, that conflict will create a pattern of blockages ahead of you that will prevent you from receiving your desires. But we promise you, we are sending them to you. The whole universe is conspiring. We are sending them to you. Everything is sending you what you want. What you desire desires you. So if you can come from the place of the rooted security of assuming that everything that you want is coming to you right now, that it must be received, then you would understand immediately what needs to go. It's as if you're walking into your new home. Let's say hypothetically you bought a new home, and in that home you placed all of your moving boxes from the last house, and they're all over the place. They're all over the living room. They're just stacked to the ceiling, all moving boxes. And you waited weeks and weeks, and you're just postponing unpacking and dealing with things, and you're living in between two homes. So you have this home that has all of your new possessions in it, but you're still like living in another home or another apartment. And then you wait a few weeks, maybe 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. And then one day you walk into the new home and you see all of the boxes everywhere in the home. And you say, wow, I didn't realize I didn't take care of this. Really interesting, because I just ordered a new grand piano and I have nowhere to put it. The grand piano is the thing that you are asking for. It's whatever you're asking for, the cash windfall, the lover, the career decisions, the family, whatever it is that's coming for you. Now, you have a beautiful home. You have the security, you have your experience, you have your energy, you have all of your priorities and that which is most important to you. But you placed an order in for the universe for something very large, a big miracle, and you don't have room for it, dear ones. That's what this full moon is about right now. Go into your home and clear it, even if it's not clutter, even if it's just They're things that have served you from the past. They are boxes, they are tools, they are kitchen supplies that you have indeed used and you've enjoyed using, but it just doesn't match who you are now. You ordered a grand piano. That miracle of that grand piano, or whatever it is for you, is coming. It's coming on arrival. It's coming quickly. It's on the freight train. It's gonna be here today, tomorrow. If it were gonna be here tomorrow, what would need to go now? If you literally thought about it in terms of spatial awareness, that your living room is filled with boxes of things that you used to use and were used to be happy with, but that you have a brand new grand piano coming that's gonna take up a quarter size of the living room, and you're gonna need space around it, and you're gonna want space in the living room for the acoustics to hear the beauty of the material that you're about to play. That playing is the experience. You're about to put those frequencies of delight, of joy, of love out into the universe. You need space for the acoustics. You need space for the enjoyment of it. So during this full moon, during the preparation of this, just before and after it, you must go through all of your metaphorical boxes. You must go through everything that you've encountered and you've been thinking about recently that would be in direct competition with the order you just placed with the universe, and let them go. Clean house, take things out to the curb, throw some things out, give some things away. Acknowledge that you are already existing in tremendous abundance to have so many things that you don't need anymore, that you've used and enjoyed, that you can then give away or give to a Salvation Army, that you can pass on to someone else through a lesson, that you can just let go, let fall away, that you could take to the trash. The point is to clear the mental clutter, to clear the thought beliefs and patterns that are no longer working for you, that are in direct competition with the things that are rushing towards you. Another great example is you're holding a tennis ball and you've been asking for a baseball. You've been like, I want a baseball, I want a baseball, I want a baseball, but you're holding a tennis ball. And someone 20 feet away is holding a baseball and they say, catch, and they throw you the baseball, but you're already holding a tennis ball. What are you gonna do? But you want a baseball. You've made it clear in your mind that you want a baseball. You're not even gonna think about it. You're gonna drop the tennis ball and you're gonna catch the baseball. That's what's happening during this full moon. Your mental processing, your awareness, your energetic systems are just going to be dropping the baggage and catching the baseball. Dropping the baggage in the living room and allowing the future grand piano to show up. Some of this is conscious mental processing, some of it is just a letting go, a purging, a processing. And some of that can feel like anxiety, which is why we've brought so much attention to this. It is not really anxiety. You can just let it go, allow it to pass, allow the movement of the airy structure within this position of the Gemini full moon to allow it to be taken from you, and allow the new thought patterns that you've had or thought of or wandered or been in curiosity around to be reinforced for you. But they will be naturally reinforced through the magic and the portal of this full moon. One of the best things you can do right now as you are moving through the portal of this full moon is to reinforce your decisions of what you are allowing into your life, what miracles you are allowing to transpire in a physical way, what thoughts and beliefs you're allowing to be reinforced within your life, within your experience, and that which you're letting go. What are you purging? What are you no longer available for? What is so, like, you're so over it at this point that you're just ready to let it go and let it walk out the door. You don't even have to take the bags of the trash out. The bags of trash are gonna sprout little legs and walk themselves out. All you have to do is bring awareness to it. During this full moon, make a list. Make a list of the things that you are allowing in your life moving forward now, and a list of the things that you are officially, unequivocally letting go of at this time. And allow that to be enough. Allow that to be your effort, where it allows your mind to reorganize itself, resituate itself, ground all of this energy for you, and call in everything that you most want and desire. This is a magical portal, a magical full moon leading right up to the end of the year. Embrace the reinforcement of your new thoughts, embrace the reinforcement of your new life, and call it in for this brand new year. With this, we feel our message is complete, dear ones. May you be completely blessed through this period and beyond. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to tap that like button below, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments what resonated in this video or anything that's coming up or has been coming up for you during this week. I still have some openings available just before the new year here for Akashic Records readings. If you're looking to figure out what you need to let go of and what you need to call in for the new year, this would be a really great time to step into your purpose, to get a reading, and move forward into January with confidence and in sync with your spirit. I hope you all have an amazing full moon. Until next time, I will see you guys later. P.S. I hope the rain's not too loud. It's raining outside. so I hope you guys can't hear it too much in the video.